Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's meditation. Today, our focus is going to be on the Christed light and the violet flame that ultimately comes with that, right? If we're in the violet flame, we are absolutely tracking on that total state of coherence and the embodiment, Christed meaning celebration of heaven here on earth, the embodiment of that. And the violet flame is one of those energies that we perceive or see, the colors, I should say, we perceive in our mind's eye when we've achieved that objective. So with that, let's go ahead, drop right in. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in, rolling the shoulders, rolling the shoulders, rolling the shoulders, wiggling in the spine, just loosening the body up, feeling yourself twisting. Let's go ahead and give a little bit of a twist through the core, wiggling the toes, making a fist, clenching and opening the fingers, just creating movement in the body. All right, we are ready. As you drift into your inner vision, I welcome you to this meditation. We are going to be doing a healing, an attunement, which will result in healing, right? But an attunement to the Christed flame. So I want to begin our journey as we always do with our light link, just sending that consciousness of pure intention and love up to the symbolism of the sun, feeling the warmth of the sun shining on your face, and just letting your imagination wander. What is held within the energies of the sunshine as we gaze upon it? We know that the sun is one of the symbols for the Christed essence and frequency. As you continue to breathe, I just want you to feel that sun settling in until you feel the shift where it's no longer that you're just gazing at the sun, but the sun is illuminated within your mind's eye, within the back of your mind. The pineal gland and the heart seem to be glowing as the sun. And you begin to invert, to flip to the realization that the sun is mirroring you, not that we are mirroring the sun by observing it. What if the sun is out there to mirror you and is truly observing you in this moment? So just taking a moment to do a flip in your mind. Let yourself imagine as though you're the sun, gazing back at yourself. And as we see the light coming on and turning on in your mind's eye, as we do this exercise, it's as though the sun is rising on the horizon of your consciousness as we observe it from the actual position, the perceived position in the cosmos. And now slowly drifting back to your own mind and feeling how bright and expansive the sun has become inside the dome of your mind and within the walls of your ribs, of your heart. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead, lick our lips, relax our jaw as we move to the second part of our light link, sending our consciousness now to the earth and feeling the earth beneath you, knowing that it too is a mirror reflection. For within it, at its core, is a beautiful crystal quartz full of luminescent light, full of the consciousness of the Gaia, of this planet. And as we find her heart, symbolized by that crystal quartz, imagining that it is simply a mirror reflection of you and your heart. And that luminescent light of the divine as it pulses through your body. And go ahead and shift your focus to the center of the earth, letting yourself be drawn into that deep frequency, feeling the energy shifting with like a woo, woo, woo. Or maybe you sense and feel the sound of waves crashing against the shore. Or for those of you who are much more musically inclined, a drum beat, a rhythm, a voluminous heartbeat. Ah. And as you gaze from the center of the earth back to you and your heart, you see and feel your own heartbeat. And you see it merging with the sun. As we now drift back to our bodies and our consciousness, holding all of this light inside. We're going to take an adventure today. We called in the Christed frequency. And as I mentioned, we're going old school. So from this calibrated energy that we just picked up, the sun, the Christed light, the golden light comes through in varying uh, degrees, just like temperature can be warm or cold, or music can be loud or soft, right? We pick up on different attributes and aspects of each of these energies that we've just opened our hearts and our minds to. And we've expanded beyond in this moment where we would normally connect to these energies from. And so, as we do this next part of our meditation, I invite you to be with the energy we're going to connect with in ways, welcome it in, because you'll most likely become familiar with it right away. Welcome it in also from a new perspective. So I want to have you now using your feet, imagining them where they are landing. And this time we're going to land as we shift our focus to our feet with our toes in the sand, and just take a moment to really ground in here. Is the sand cool? Is it warm? Is it damp? Is it hard packed? Is it deep and soft or powdery? And as you do, you're going to begin to gaze out over the ocean. Feel yourself being drawn towards the waters. And as you see the sun rising on the horizon of the ocean, you begin to notice that it is not just the sun, but it's coming closer and closer to you until it's seemingly an orb hovering just in the shallows of the waters. And so you enter. And as you do, you see a being with arms open, welcoming you. A soft glow emanating from their clothes, their robes as they flow. A halo of light behind their head. And before you make total connection, and for my people that are less visual and much more sensual, just feeling a opening and expansion in your heart space, just focusing on the breath and feeling a lot of breathing and expansion in the heart space. And as you make your way closer, you again shift focus to their vision, letting yourself see yourself as this being sees you. Notice if you feel broken, small, maybe leaning to one side or the other. I'm getting a flash of a lot of different energies. You do not have to perceive yourself in perfection, actually, quite the opposite. Let your truth be revealed. Whatever part of you is needing to be lifted, let it be seen. As you then shift your focus from this being's perspective to those threads of love that pulse through your veins, to the heart as it beats, opening and closing, the sun rising, the sun setting with every beat. Taking a nice deep breath in here as you let yourself come back to your own body, gazing again upon this individual, this being that is here before you, and moving deeper into the water now, about waist deep. Go ahead and envision the pull. Really feel the sensation of the pull of the waves coming in and out, tugging against your hips, feeling weightless, and then dropping to the sand. Not rough waves. If it is, allow them to calm. And imagining this being joining you in these waters, standing before you now with their hands outstretched. If they had been standing in front of you, they've now shifted as I gaze at you from an observational perspective. I see the being to the left and you to my right. And as I come into my heart space, both of you standing here, taking hands, standing across from each other with hands outstretched towards the other. And I want you to slow this part down. I want you to feel the waves and then envision feeling the hands, yours slipping into theirs. Are they cool? Are they warm? Are they soft? Are they large? Are they delicate? Breathing in and out. And then feeling your hearts connecting again. This time shifting to their vision, allowing ourselves to observe ourselves from the expanded capacity, and beginning to send an active 8, linking through the infinity symbol, a little thread of intentionality, a cord like a fiber optic cable with a pulse of light winding around your heart and then looping back to wind around theirs, and from theirs around yours, from yours around theirs, and now coming back to your own vision and feeling yourself locked in, both hands and hearts fully synchronized. And it's in this moment that we are going to experience the baptism, but again, we're doing this from different perspectives. So I don't want you to just envision dunking beneath the water, for the waters symbolize not only the purification and the ritual and the ceremony and so on and so forth, but they symbolize the subconscious and the waters of the emotional realm, of the felt realm. And so as you dunk beneath, really imagine letting yourself go through the inversion, right? To feel the 0 point being achieved, as though by simply slipping beneath the waters, the field becomes completely black, completely neutral. For the waters are of the Divine Mother and the womb. So often when we think of the baptism, we don't think of it in this way or this capacity. We certainly don't immerse ourselves with that thought at the forefront. But today we're here to expand. And so as you shift into this being's perspective, holding your hands, feeling the heart, the mind, the hands connected, locked in, we let ourselves drop beneath the surface. into the space of infinite potential. Some may consider it oblivion, total void. So from the beneath these waters now, before you rise above, let yourself feel your own heart's desire. And if you're still observing from this being's perspective, let yourself feel and perceive their desire. And notice how it is their desire that almost propels you with light in the midst of this darkness. It is this figure 8 infinity symbol, this bond of love, of truth, of trust that gets to settle into your body, into your soul, connecting you to your greatest potential. For it is you that is truly and purely, like, so incredibly unique. As humans, we are so unique. We have the absolute capacity for light and for love and for the physical experienced realm of it. We have the capacity to spark to life beyond this golden light, to be creators, to run divine consciousness, to be star beings here in this physical form. That before you rise above, let yourself feel how you now are observed by this being as another star being, divine, perfectly imperfect, full of so much hope and joy and light and love and potential. The invitation to you now is for you to slowly feel the waters releasing, feel the light beginning to shine within the depths of the darkness. Feeling yourself as you're ready, rising above, coming back through the inversion again, right? We function like two sides of a coin. We create with both dark and light. We are wired and within the matrix, programmed not to see any of this except little drops here and there. Just how powerful and capable we are. So from here, licking your lips, relaxing your jaw. And as you rise, I want you to really focus in on feeling this version of you rising into your body as though you're coming up from the depths of the ocean and just like filling the avatar of your body. I always envision this like those sock type things that flip around out in front of a barber shop or a car wash. The air puppets, if you will. They're always flapping. There's no flapping here. You're just going to rise and fill your body with all of this light. It is vast. It is expansive. And as you feel this energy soaking into your cells, you feel your spine igniting. You feel expansion through your neck as you release where we hold so much of the traumas and lessons learned, where you feel your feet and your ankles opening, allowing your soul your starseed consciousness to be plugged into the earth at such an incredible degree and capacity. And as you feel yourself sitting here now, you also feel the presence of this Christed being, placing a hand on your heart in your physical body and embracing you in a hug, feeling this union of heaven and earth within you, feeling it all in a perfect, harmonious union. As you settle into your body now, I invite you to drift into your consciousness, allowing, we've been in a lot of golden flame and pure flame, but allowing that violet flame to rise as you envision taking action in your day, feeling total coherence. The violet flame is is indicative of coherence. We've been in fifth and fourth dimension. We're coming into third. And if you're envisioning or feeling just that purple light, that purple essence, that energy, it is that harmonious blend of that loop of the figure eight now locking in between your heart and every cell. For every cell we could envision is also the sun, shining back and mirroring you. As your heart beats, is it any different than the rotation of the earth and the sun rising and setting? Is every breath any different than the expanse from the darkness to the light and the light to the darkness again? So feeling every single one of your cells synchronizing, and as they do, seeing that spark across that infinity symbol from cell to cell to cell, no longer golden, but violet in its flame. Feeling that violet flame burning brightly in your heart as you make your way back into the room, into your body, giving thanks. Go ahead as you bring your inner vision to match that of your outer vision and just gaze around the environment in the room. Envision feeling, coating the room with this golden and violet flame by just simply touching, sending your energy out, reaching the hands above, stretching them out to the sides, wrapping your arms around you in an incredible hug. With that, namaste. So much love. I will see you all next week. We're on for next week. Bye.